Hey guys, it's Casey. Let me just tell you one thing. So I started this YouTube video or whatever, and like I watch YouTube videos for Scentsy stuff all the time. And some people just show the product, some people show themselves. And so I hadn't really thought about that. And so I started showing myself. So like, whatever, this is what I look like. But it has made me realize, like, I'm at the age where, like, I need to do some, like, eye business. Like, I don't know, creams or little patches or something. Anyway, today is a what I have been warming basket review. So some of these are things that I've warmed before. Some of them are new stuff. Some of them are Scentsy. Some of them are not. So let's get into it. I'll tell you the notes of the Scentsy stuff because those are easy to find. Okay, so I did breakfast in bed. Upstairs, I finished a bar and then I have 3 cubes left of this one. So let me tell you, I told you guys in my last video that I melted this in my open concept, and like I could smell it, but it wasn't like a super powerhouse. So I melted this upstairs, and like every time I walked up, I was like, what is this smell? It's amazing. So that just goes to show you, like, you need to make sure that you if you have a scent that you're not sure about performance, or you melt it somewhere and you're like, it gets a little bit lost or it doesn't do well in that room, don't give up on it. Melt it somewhere else, because now this is like for sure a repurchase. Like, this is beautiful. Upstairs, it was amazing. Like, it's pumpkin pastry deliciousness. The notes are pumpkin pastry, black raspberry, and cinnamon drizzle. And like, you get all of that. You get the pumpkin, you get the pastry, you get the like fruitiness and the cinnamon, and it is heaven. It was a powerhouse upstairs. Lasted longer than even when I took it out, it was still going. I took it out for my daughter. I'll explain that in a second, but I highly recommend this. So if you have not tried it, get it. It keeps going out of stock, and I now know why it keeps going out of stock, because it is incredible. So yes. Okay, the reason I took it out is because of Johnny Appleseed. So I melted the rest of this, and then I melted some of my brick. Because we celebrated my daughter's 11th birthday, and this is her fave scent, Johnny Appleseed. It is not in the catalog, which I don't get, but whatever. But you can put it in your Scentsy Club still to this minute. I would like start a Scentsy Club for this. It is apples and pears, and it is everything. It is a super great performer. It holds its own in small rooms, big rooms. It is exactly like juicy apple, juicy pear. Love. Great performer. So it's in my Scentsy Club. I have a few bricks. And I would repurchase this over and over and over and over and over and over and over. She loves it. I love it. It is not offensive to anyone. It is worth a Scentsy Club just for one bar. I for real mean it. So if you have a Scentsy Club, add it and just try it. If you don't have a Scentsy Club, why not? No, I'm just kidding. If you don't have a Scentsy Club, it's worth it to me just for this guy. So that's, I'm still giving this thumbs up. Okay, I warmed this. This is Warm Sweater by Rainbow Melt, and it says it's warm vanilla sugar, brown sugar fig, and clean cotton. Okay, so I love the notes, which warm vanilla sugar, brown sugar fig, and clean cotton. So I love laundry scents. I haven't always loved laundry scents, but I've really gotten into them. This was like a little flower. I just have a tiny little bit left. I warmed it in this room that I'm in right now, and I warmed it in my bedroom. And it's a good performer. I like the smell. The clean cotton takes over. So it's just like, to me, just clean cotton. I don't love like musk, and for some reason, this gives me kind of a musky vibe. The clean cotton saves it for me, so I can still melt this. I haven't ever had it before. I probably wouldn't repurchase it because that musky vibe is kind of off-putting to me, but it's definitely a good performer. It smells strong. Rainbow Melts, Crystal is the owner of Rainbow Melts, and her wax performs really well for me. I have noticed that when I put it, like in this room, I have the Little Garden Element Warmer, and those are not strong wattage. I feel like her wax in my house requires a strong wattage to perform well, and so a 25 watt warmer is really what I think this does best in. I've noticed that in element warmers, it takes a long time for the scent to like smell for me, which I changed out. I had a 25 watt warmer in here and I changed it to this element warmer, and I never had a problem ever with her. Like I could smell it immediately, and it was always super strong. And now, like for the first several hours, I kind of have to search for it, and I think it's because of the wattage of the warmer, and I need just a stronger bulb. But I will do that because I love Rainbow Melts. So good vendor. For vendor wax, I get a solid 12 hours from Crystal's Melts, which is what I expect from vendor wax. Some vendor wax you can't smell, like unless you stick your nose like in the wax. I don't have to do that with hers. So I recommend the Crystals. Okay, I've melted 4 cubes of Happy Holidays, and this is still in my open concept. So this is in the holiday collection. Buy the holiday collection, you guys. This is the first thing I melted out of it. And I don't have the notes because it's not in the regular catalog. But it is a tree note. But what is so nice about it, like, it's very subtle. So this is not gonna like blow, I have it in my living room, like I said right now. It's not gonna blow you out of the house, but that's okay with me. It is just like a sweet, soft tree scent with like, the sweetness is almost powdery, not floral, but almost. It kind of reminds me from the Find Your Happy collection, the Wild Barefoot and Free, because it's like got that green note. Like it's not just tree, it's also like a green note, and a little bit powdery, but it is beautiful. Like it's going strong. I can smell it. But it's not headache inducing. It's not gonna blow you out of the house. It's not gonna trick you into thinking, like, I wouldn't put this in my warmer and be like, hey, I have a real Christmas tree. It's not that kind of smell, but it is really pretty. So I'm gonna get another 3-pack because I just need to, you know. But I would recommend this. I think this is a good one. I would say strength is maybe a 6. Throw is, you know, 7.5, only because I can smell it in sort of my whole area. It doesn't come into like this room. I keep these doors closed because of my dogs usually, but that my whole open concept smells like this, and it's just like a lovely scent. So it's a repurchase for me. I would get this. Happy Holidays. I'd get this again. Happy to melt it again. More Rainbow Melts. This is Caffeine Party, which is creamy vanilla coffee and a big slice of birthday cake. And you totally get this, like, for sure. I love these little like Twix, that's what I call them. Twix bars. I don't know what she calls them, but I call them Twix bars. But it is exactly that. So I have never been a coffee drinker until just like the last 6 months. I don't know. I just started drinking coffee. I really have. But the smell of this is so beautiful because you get the coffee smell, but you get like strong vanilla, and you get that bakery cake note, and it is so pretty. I love it. I use like a third of one of these Twix bars per warmer. This came with like a 4 pack, but I love it. So I was watching another YouTuber, Ramona Tulk, and she was saying, Crystal, you need to do a new coffee sampler. And I have no illusions that Crystal from Rainbow Melts is watching my video, but if she is, Crystal, I agree with Ramona. Make some more coffee. This is a good one, so I recommend that one. Another Rainbow Melt, I melted lemongrass, green tea, and Fizzy Pop. So in the summer, Crystal made a lemonade sampler. I'm pretty sure that's where this one came from, is from the lemonade sampler. And this actually didn't do super great for me. It was okay, but I did it in this room and I still kind of had to search for the scent a little bit. I love lemongrass scents because I think they're like different than, I love lemon scents too, but they're different than just lemon. They're like a little bit more, like in my mind, florally. This one smelled to me a lot like laundry. This, like, it read laundry to me, which is fine. I mean, I didn't get like a particular green tea note, and I'm not super fond of Fizzy Pop actually, but I didn't get like that effervescent note really. To me, it was like almost like Gain, like island laundry, which I'm here for. So, but I have to say that the performance in the beginning, again, did not smell it, but over time I did. And again, I think it has to do with the wattage of this warmer. So I do intend to like switch out my warmer to have a different one here. I do have it next to a window, which is also not ideal. So I'm gonna move the warmer. I'm gonna get a new one that's a higher wattage and see if that helps. And I still have like the other half of this. These little scent shot cups I usually cut in half for a warmer, and so I can do another melt and come back and let you guys know if the warmer change helped. My last Scentsy that I did is Winterberry Apple Tea. I did 4 cubes and I love this scent. It is like, you definitely get the apple, you definitely get the tea note, and I love a tea note. Like I just think it's so, I think it's so relaxing and cozy. Let me see, is this, okay, they're calling this in the fruity, which is fine. Winter tea cozies up with cranberry, apple, and honey. And I don't really smell cranberry, but I smell like fruit note. So I smell apple and then an additional fruit note. I guess that's the cranberry, but it's not tart like normal cranberry in my mind. But the winter tea is like, it smells like tea, and it's just like a cup of warm tea. And when you smell this on cold, it is not what it smells like on warm. Like this almost like you would worry it would be like cinnamony a little bit, and it's not. It's like a definite tea note with those like apple notes. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's a super great performer. It lasts forever and ever and ever. Like I think I can get 3 full days out of a melt, probably even more. It's a super great performer. And I try to tell people, like, try this. And I think that people are turned off by the idea of like a tea note, but it is so warm and cozy. Like, I think you can melt this all year because the apple is so pretty. So I highly recommend this. If you're not sure, I would try for sure. And then the last thing I have is Rose Girls Morning Sex. I do not have the scent notes for this. I told you that I don't get great performance in my house from Rose Girls, but lots of other people do. And these are like just little mini melters, these like little square chunks. I always put 2 in my full-size warmers. This is really pretty. It's like maybe rain, and it's like rain and maybe some kind of like linen note or something. And there's not a masculine smell in it, but it's kind of cologne-y, just a little, like kind of perfumey, kind of cologne-y mixed together. It smells good. Like I put it in my bedroom, and it performed well. It actually lasted for like 3 or 4 days, which 3 days, I think. For a vendor wax is like a really long time. It kept the scent for a long time. My husband thinks that it smells a little bit like soap, which he doesn't love. So I wouldn't repurchase this just because like he doesn't love it, but I will melt it in this room, and it lasts a long time. It smells clean and fresh, like somebody who like just got out of the shower but not body washy. So yeah, it's good. I still have quite a bit. So morning sex. So that is everything for me that I melted today. Those are my dogs. Anyway, that's what I melted today, this week, and I will come back to you guys with my melts from next week. If you have any questions or just want to chat, leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.